Hey guys, thank you. I'm back. Y'all, it has been the struggle. The struggle has been real. The devil tried to get me, but he can't. Thank you for tuning in to another Capable Wednesday. So for the next couple of weeks, this segment will be towards my guys, because y'all need it. This segment is going to be called How to Shoot Your Shot Successfully. I don't know where y'all got kind of confused, but apparently y'all forgot how to treat a lady. I'm going to teach y'all how to get in the game, all right? I'm going to get you off that bench so you can shoot your shot and make it this time. In today's video, I'm going to be talking all about the approach, okay? I know it might be a girl that you like and a girl that you might be feeling, and you might not necessarily know how to go about it to really show her that. So that's why this segment is here. I'm going to tell y'all everything y'all need to know how to shoot your shot successfully. How to shoot your shot successfully. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump right into it. Have a couple of notes here. So there are many different ways that you can shoot your shot. Got Instagram DMs, Facebook messaging. I mean, if you're traditional and you like the whole I'ma scoot you my number and you know, we start talking from there, there are many different ways you can shoot your shot. The more common ways now, of course, are social media. People tend to DM. One, if you're gonna hop in somebody's DM, make sure you're respectful. Cussing and all that extra stuff, like, I think it's just levels of maturity. And if you immediately jump into my DMs on some, oh, what's up, ma, you look bad AF, that's not appealing to me. I don't think that's attractive at all. Like, oh, you really look nice today, or I really liked your last post, or I really agree with what you're saying about this, da-da-da. If you're on a more mature approach, like, I can take you serious. I can't take you serious if you DMing me a bunch of hard eyes, a bunch of kissy faces, and that's your way of initiating conversation, because you're probably doing that to 20 other girls, and I'm not falling for it. I don't know if dudes just feel like, you know, we're gullible, or if 1,000 other dudes don't message us the same thing, but they do. So if you want to be in my DM, be bold, be unique, do something that's going to make you stand out. You know what I'm saying? That's what we like. It's a challenge. We want to see what you have to offer. And if all you have to offer is a bunch of kissy faces and heart eye emojis and wet signs, you're already out the door. I can't take you serious. And all of this is relatable to any type of approach. Like, if you want to approach me in person, make sure you come up to me with some sense. Make sure you at least look accordingly. Initiate some conversation so that I can really see, you know, why did you approach me? Why did you come up to me? What was it that caught your eye? If it's just, you look good, what's your name? I obviously see it's surface value. Like, you clearly just thought I was fine, or you thought I looked good, or you probably thought I had a nice figure, and you know, your intentions probably aren't going to be what I'm looking for. One thing y'all need to stop doing, I think it's so much more appealing if a guy comes up to me and he may compliment me, he may ask me, you know, how I'm doing, tell me, you know, he likes my outfit, or he thinks I look nice, whatever, but he walks away without asking for my number. I think that is just like, wow, he didn't ask me for my number, yay! Like, I'm really happy that he wasn't thirsty, because I feel like if you just come up to me, what you getting into later, is it okay if I get your number? No, it's not okay if you get my number, because you just only said 3 words to me. No, I don't give out my number that easily. Let me know why you like me. So that's the first step in shooting your shots. Next thing is going to be how to know if your shot made it in. How to know if you shot your shot and you actually made it in. So rule number 1, don't always feel like you successfully made your shot just because she gave you her number. Okay, because first of all, it could have been a fake number. Okay, it could have been fake. Secondly, she could have just gave you her number to get you out of her face. I've done that before. No flex. She could have gave you her number, but she might not text you back that night. So just because you got the number doesn't mean you successfully shot your shot. The way to know is if you get her number, you message her, she responds. Okay, that's the first step. Y'all start texting and she's actually engaging in conversation. She's interested in talking to you and she's interested in getting to know more about you. You successfully made your shot. All right, so let's talk about how to deal with if it didn't go in. Let's talk about how to deal with rejection. because a lot of times boys don't like approaching girls. They don't like talking to girls because they're scared of being rejected, and that's normal. That is very normal, and you shouldn't feel bad about that, because I don't like feeling rejected. Nobody likes feeling rejected. So let's talk about how to react to rejection. If a girl does turn you down, please don't get offended to the point of where you have to insult her. I promise you, no lie. This one boy was like, D, you beautiful. And I'm like, oh, thank you. But initially, let me tell you what went off in my head. So first off, you cursed immediately when you complimented me. And cursing is something that I know that you were saying it in a positive way, but cursing always comes with a negative connotation. So he said that, and I was like, oh, thank you. And I kept walking. And at that point, he should have stopped. But he didn't. He went on to say, well, you weren't that cute anyways. Excuse me? You are coming at me. You just told me to come here. But because I didn't want to talk to you, you immediately went to insult me. And that is rule number 1 you do not do. You wouldn't have been on my level anyway if you got to insult me because I didn't want to talk to you. So boom, you're out the door. The second thing you need to remember, just be mindful of where she's at. She might be in a position of where she's not ready to talk to anybody. You don't know, she could have just gotten out of a relationship. You don't know, she might be in a relationship. So if you're complimenting her and she keeps walking, or it's obvious she's not interested, don't be offended, just be mindful. Be considerate. I don't have to talk to you. She doesn't have to talk to you. So the third way, so just because she turns you down right now doesn't mean that you can't try again later. Don't always look at rejection as a bad thing. Like, let that motivate you to want to go harder. Like I said, this is all a game. It's like all a challenge. You have to know how to play the game in order to win. This takes me on to my next point. How to know when to stop trying. Y'all have to understand, if you have hit her up 1,000 times and she doesn't respond, she doesn't really engage in conversation, she doesn't really care to talk to you, or she doesn't reach out to you, she's not showing any effort on her end, she might not be interested in you, and you just need to stop trying at that point. Like, there is a such thing as being turned down. Like, you need to understand, it becomes aggravating and it becomes frustrating when you're consistently always. Now, there's a difference in being confident and being desperate or thirsty. Like, there is a time where you just need to stop trying. If she's not even engaging or even giving you any type of acknowledgement, she doesn't want you, and you need to understand that. And I'm going to tell you just the way it is. I think sometimes y'all get confused. If a girl can just be nice and accept a compliment but not want to talk to you. Y'all get it confused. Y'all think just because y'all said we look cute or we look pretty that we gotta be like, oh, thank you, here's my number. Sometimes y'all are overbearing and it's a bit too much. It's like, all right, you're trying to throw yourself on me, and I'm not interested. I'm just not interested. It doesn't mean that you're a bad person. It doesn't mean that somebody else might not be interested, but I'm not. So just take it for what it is. So yeah, know when to stop trying, and don't waste your time. Don't waste her time. Like, you continuously putting in this effort or really trying to show this girl that you like her. If she's not reciprocating that same type of energy, don't waste your time, and don't waste her time. Obviously, she's not interested. Move forward, and it's okay, because you can try with somebody else and they might give you the time of day. So now let's talk about how to follow up, like what to necessarily do if you score. I'm talking about scoring as in you made your shot, y'all interested in each other, how to necessarily follow up after that. Take her on a date and then try to take it to the next level, like getting to know her a little bit, seeing where her head is, because just because y'all might have been vibing via text doesn't mean that your personalities might be vibing in person. Like, y'all might be on 2 different levels, and you might realize, like, dang, I thought she was cool, but she not on the same level as me, or she not really thinking what I'm thinking, you know? Get to know her friends. Like, that's when y'all start building, and then hopefully y'all will be in a relationship in the next couple of months. Still make sure you're being respectful. Still make sure you are complimenting her. Don't forget, compliments are everything. Keep her on her toes. We like feeling like we've captivated your attention. Like, we got you. Like, and that's, I promise you, you will successfully shoot your shot every time. If you take into account those 4 to 5 points, you're going to shoot your shot successfully every time. So thank y'all so much for tuning into this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share. Send this to your homeboy. Send this to somebody else. I'm giving y'all the keys. I'm giving y'all the inside. Like, y'all need it. Y'all need it. Listen to it. Take heed to what I'm saying. And make sure you tune in next week as we will be continuing this segment on how to successfully shoot your shot. I will see y'all next Wednesday and be capable.